Is it over here? In these... Oh, there's Brass Citadel. Okay. Yeah, we haven't even explored everywhere in here yet. So we've been to the Serpent... We're in the Serpent's Crown. We've been to this palace. We've been to this estate. So let's head east. Unless there's something here. Shrine of Hylia. Hall of Remembrance. Does not matter to me. I want to do some more fighting. I wonder if I actually might put myself, like, have a Dare tank, Shody tank, then myself, like, one row behind, and, like, just in the middle of them, and then... No, we'll stick with... we'll see if this works first. East exit. Sacred Stair. Oh my gosh. Leveling is so fun, and it takes a decent amount to make sure we don't mess anything up, because as far as I know, you can't respec. I could be wrong. I just haven't seen that as like an option somewhere. Does this have the Temple of Gone?
Candles and bombs.
Yep, Temple of Gone right there. Perfect. And merchants everywhere. Road West, Temple of Bareth, Hanging Sepulchres. Road south. Temple of Magran, who I think is the war dude. Let's go to the Temple of Gone. So head down the middle, go east. Is it really, like, in the middle of a... Okay. To the Sacred Stair? No, we're going to the temple. I want to, like, upgrade Shody so she can heal even better. What an unusual bird, I say. Why is this temple so bad? Like, it's off to the side.
So it is you. I could not think of a reason why your ghost should haunt the Deadfire, save to haunt me. And that smacks of arrogance.
A Darik smiles crookedly at you, something which causes the soldier behind him to regard you with bemused curiosity.
Sister.
A Darik turns toward Shody, bowing his head. Blushing, Shody tries not to preen. Takeyu pinches his lower lip and smiles. Adair points affably in approval. This dude gestures, and the soldier turns away. He steps in closer to you, as if to share a conspiratorial whisper, but you notice that he is looking elsewhere, behind you, around you.
Another collection of spirits? The rumor was that Cat Nua was destroyed, and you with it. I was sorry to hear it.
Okay, so apparently this is somebody we knew. Okay. Dude, I thought you went back to this place?
I did in time. Once I thought I'd summoned up the words to explain what happened in the White March. None of it made much sense to the Regency, but my men stood by me. If I was mad, so were they. When the priest spoke of Aethys' return, I volunteered to come, along with a few of my men. I think the Morning Council was content to have me out of the way. That's putting it all very simply. But then, I suspect few of us have simple reasons for coming to the Deadfire.
Well, I see clever, so I'm going to say that. I'm here to conquer the Deadfire for Deerwood. I think I'll build my next keep here.
Hey, that's good thinking. And then when Aethys comes back and smashes it, we can get the drop on him.
Good plan. This dude shakes his head, looking off into the distance with an expression of aggravated resignation. He's a watcher? Still fretting about your watcher abilities? His jaw tenses and he looks away, shifting uncomfortably.
I don't know. I came here on a pilgrimage of a kind. Nekataka is full of spirits. And the sea, where to begin?
Self-loathing is a blight on the soul, Adaric. Don't make your journey through hell darker than it has to be.
You're right, of course, sister.
Adaric stands up a little straighter as if scolded. He shifts uncomfortably, his gaunt face drawn.
You are a watcher still, yet you are neither mad nor killed. It's good to see.
Again, I didn't play the first one, so I don't know what a lot of these mean or matter. But Barrett scraped off the rough spots, I guess.
Perhaps so. But you were worthy of Barrett's attention.
Apparently we had his sword, so I'm sorry we lost it.
That sword was only meant to keep you alive through your ordeal. It's fulfilled its purpose.
What news of that place, Red Saris? What is this? Deerwood's neighbor to the north. Okay, so Raid Saris is a nation firmly rooted in the Eothasian faith. Like Eothas. Eothasian faith. A fever that took hold during the events of the Saints' War and remains even after the apparent death of Eothas.
Each missive from the Deadfire raises new tumult. Some believe our Lord restored, while others doubt. We've done penance for many long years. None of us know what forgiveness ought to look like.
It doesn't seem like Aethys has his mind on forgiveness these days.
See you around, person apparently we knew.
Take care, and may the shining God light your way.
Cool. I think.
Here's where I do the ritual. Right there, under the statue of Gon.
Dream journal? The writing on this tattered scrap of paper looks like it was penned by someone still half asleep. Have you ever had a dream so real that you wanted Aethys so badly that you could do anything? A line drawn through the writing below, which its author had scrawled, "No more cheese before bed." I don't even want to pick that up. That's weird. High Priestess, Acolyte of Aethys. I'm wondering if we're going to fight something, so just in case.
Yeah?
Hungry? Come on up. Don't be shy.
Oh gosh. Not right now. I don't want to take their food. You can do your thing, though. Rubbing the back of her neck self-consciously, Shodi casts her gaze to the side.
Nothing like a homecoming to make a girl remember her roots, even if they are dried up and half dead.
She sighs, nudging a bit of mud from her boots before she shifts her face to settle on you with her big, dark brown eyes. Anti-Ethosian, so Adair doesn't like those people?
Sometimes I wonder if my brethren don't think I got black ichor running in my veins.
Do you?
If I cried, you reckon it'd look like tar?
In times of great sorrow, Ngati blesses me to dribble ink.
Wait, what? That's cool.
Suppose you meant to make me feel better. It is a dang silly thought.
She laughs, offering you a grateful smile. It's silly that I'd want to make you feel better?
No, that I'd have black blood.
A blush rushes up her cheeks and she stifles a titter with the palm of her hand. What's it? Stifles a titter.
You shouldn't be so fine to me, Watcher. Makes me think untoward things. Gives me notions I don't need to be getting.
Oh, can we romance you?
I can't risk straying when I got a duty to gone.
Maya thumbs her chin, so she's dutiful. Takea barks out an uninhibited laugh. Anyway, we came here to cleanse your soul.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready. I've done this before, but never with such a full lantern. You may want to stand back. The experience can be somewhat intense.
Just the way, I like it. Kneeling before the statue of Gon, Shodi sets her lantern between her knees. Head bowed, she presses both palms to the copper cage. A low chant lifts from her lips. As it grows louder, the light from her lantern grows brighter, as does the lantern that the statue of Gon holds in one skeletal hand. The two lights pulse in rhythm with the chant, resonating with each other, twin heartbeats that pound faster and stronger until the light from Gon's lantern bursts outward in a shower of violet-hued rays, the essence-bathed Shodi's bent form making her jolt upright as a cry escapes her.
Don't know if I feel cleaner, but I feel something. Blessed for sure.
Shodi offers you a half smile as she retrieves her lantern, trembling fingers curling against the gleaming metal cage. Is that it?
Let's just hope it lasts. Because my lantern feels as heavy as ever. Full to brimming with essence. Like dark water spilling over my mind.
So this didn't even help? Why are you gathering souls in your lantern anyway?
I was born to reap souls and lead them to the light. Now with Aethys dead, and these dire visions, I think I need to shield them from a hell gone dark. But the more I gather, the more my mind turns to tatters.
We can literally tell her to keep collecting souls. We could tell her to stop collecting souls. I don't know the repercussions between those, so I'm not going to pick one of them. The Beyond hasn't gone dark. It's well lit with living Audra.
Not yet, no. But soon.
Subconsciously, she clutches tighter to the hilt of her sickle.
Gon has shown me the common end.
Okay, we have to pick one of those. What if you didn't collect souls anymore?
That ain't gonna happen.
Grinding her teeth, she shoots you an incredulous expression. It was just a question.
You'd ask me to turn my back on my god?
That's not what I said. Gosh. Anyway, the Dawn Stars are all about goodness and light. Why are you so concerned with death and darkness?
Why do you think the god of rebirth held an aspect of death within him? You can't have life without dying. There ain't no beginning without a prior ending. Ain't no day without night. No spring without fall.
Circle. The circle of life.
You can't grow crops if you never harvest for seeds.
Okay, sure.
All right, I'll be right behind you.
So that's all we had to do? Cool.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get experience for that, though. Huh. And it's still on here. Is there anything else we're supposed to be doing? Oh. Post-cleansing. Shodi's unsure if the cleansing can alleviate her nightmares long term, but she seemed to feel a little better after the ritual. In the meantime, she'd like to continue her mission by gathering more souls. Okay. As you approach, a wood elf straightens over an altar of Gon. Her robes mark her as High Priestess. She arcs and cracks her neck loudly, a satisfied grin spreading across her face soon after.
Shodi, I do hope you are not getting into trouble now.
Who, me? No, I wouldn't dream of it.
She smiles at the sight of a stranger. You're the High Priestess of this temple?
Do swine stink like shit?
Okay.
I'm guessing you're not here to worship. Then what can I do for you?
Doesn't this place get a little damp?
No more than anywhere else. No sense fighting it. The water sustains our faith, surely as it does these trees.
Your devotees have gone. What about Aethys's other manifestations?
Gon's the only one that matters.
She scoffs. Saywin shuts her eyes, exhales sharply, then opens them again to regard you with a patient smile.
The shining god's got many faces, but they're all his to wear. Divine King Widewind, he saw the dawn stars, telling him of things to come. But it's gone with sickle and lantern that's come to the Deadfire.
There's a parallel that I could make right now, and I'm not going to, because that's going to open up a can of worms.
Our god's returned, and he's gonna bring balance to the world. He's gonna right all the wrongs we have suffered. Dawn will bring a new beginning for all of us when that hour comes.
Option 4. Option 4 is there. That's what we're waiting to do. Option 4. We're looking for someone. She may have been through here years back. This is for Adair.
We receive followers of the Shining God every day. You might want to speak with Nordegand over there.
She points to her right.
She's been here the longest, and takes care to know everyone of our faith.
Figured that'd be a high priestess job, but whatever. Nordegand, here you are.
Here for a meal? Just get in line, dear. Ain't no trick to it.
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood.
Adair waves a hand in the old woman's face, as though expecting cataract she does not appear to have.
Short, got a bad temper. It goes by Alava Mazzy. Heard of her?
That's a cool name.
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Adair's jaw shifts sideways to gnaw on his pipe stem.
Not real warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
Oh, wow. That's why it's always best to sneak in through the back. No, we're not gonna say that. Sounds like she was expecting you there.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Oh. Now, hold on. Was he having fun with her while she was married?
Not that I noticed.
Adair exhales a surprising amount of air.
Huh. Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
Adair's body goes perfectly still. It seems to waver in the breeze.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
Shodi pulls her hair forward over her face, as if she can hide from the moment. Oh, this is getting good.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in Hasongo last
Hey,
I
where we're
heard.
going?
Got a little plot of land out there.
I guess we'll look that way then. Much obliged.
It's like it was planned in the game. Yeah, so 2 reasons already to go to Hasongo. Main quest and Adair. Perfect. What is this? Offerings of fruit? Abandoned cat! I want another cat. 3 accuracy with melee attacks. What do we have right now? Reduces recovery penalty for armors. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Or 3 accuracy. Half our team is kind of melee oriented. Well, dang. Why are you not using this? Oh, that's right. You have the new fortune thing. Which is 8 accuracy versus 4. Yeah. Gladiator sword's not good enough. Yep. And this one stacks crit, so it's amazing. Dang, do I want that? I'm gonna stick with what we got. This helps everybody all the time. We have another cat. Cool. Okay, that's great. And we got plenty of experience for that too. We just leveled. We're not going to level again, so it's fine. Whew. Nice, nice, nice.
I noticed how I've been saying there's nothing more important to me than us freeing you from Bareth's bonds.
That was like 2 things he was saying at once.
Well, I meant that. I did.
Adair's breath lingers in his chest and his mouth hangs ajar, throwing his statement into immediate doubt.
But there's this other thing I need to see about. On the way, like. I was gonna tell you.
These are all great. But we're sticking with rational. It's only fair.
I'm glad you see it that way. This thing with the gods holding your soul for ransom, we're still gonna take care of that. Right after. This woman, well, love's not the right word. But she was something to me once, back in Gilded Vale.
He pauses.
Once Theos was gone, there wasn't much keeping me in Deerwood. Thought I'd be happier in Adir, where my folks had gone. It was nice seeing them again. Been almost since the war, but I didn't belong. Found I couldn't talk to anyone, not just because of the funny way Adirans talk. Over there, across the ocean, it's like nothing I'd been through ever happened. Not the war, not the legacy. Even my parents missed most of it. And I'm glad about that. But all we had to talk about was stuff from when I was a boy. Then, I thought of somebody I knew I could talk to. Maybe the last person. And just like that, I was back on a boat, going the other way. Last I saw her, she was going to New Hayamar. Went looking for her there, only to find that she'd left a long time ago. Anyway, I don't expect you to understand. But I gotta know she ended up all right.
Sounds like she ended up with a son.
Yeah, that's something. Coming out of Deerwood during that time. When I knew her, she had another little boy, just a baby. But the legacy deprived him of a proper life.
Oh.
I never found out what happened to him. But with the Hollowborn, he didn't have to ask.
Well, I think we returned all the souls from the Hollowborn incident, so maybe it's fine and grew up fine?
Guess he got a brother, though.
Adair falls quiet, blinking several times before noting your continued presence. You sure you want to know where this leads?
No, but I don't see a way to let this go. Least away's not now.
That's a full word, least a ways? I feel like that would be auto-corrected.
Last time I saw Lava, we got friendly. Now she's got a son.
Adair's shrug is rigid, his smile at least half wince. Let's get moving.
Akera, Mother Ngati is much beloved.
That doesn't bother you?
Should it? What say?
Well, if everybody in my village had a naked statue of my mama, I'd be knocking on doors and making threats.
Oh, that's good. So is everywhere unlocked now? Brass Citadel is not. And we are in this one. We're in the Sacred Stairs. So let's go south and unlock all the places we can go. Go hit map. Do I want to go anywhere else? Temple Bareth? No. Hanging Sepulchres? No. Spire of the Soul Seers? There's a road north? Where would that take us? If we're here, north wouldn't... Let's see where north would take us. That seems very weird. Oh, it would just bring us back to here. Okay, never mind. Oh, so this is north. This is where we came out of. Okay, cool. I misread that. We're going out the south exit. Hope everyone is having a very happy Thursday. Thanks for spending some of it with me and everybody else that's chilling and lurking in chat. Again, this is a blind playthrough on the hardest difficulty because I like overcoming obstacles that I know I can get eventually. We've already had to run away from some places and not finish a dungeon that apparently I should not have been in.
You're a follower of the light?
Light? Oh, you mean, well, depends
What is
on
your
what
business
you mean
at the
by
Brass
follow.
Citadel?
Dang it. I was hoping to go through town while I was doing that. If we were at Taui, we could do something. I met with this person at the palace.
You're the Watcher. The one who nearly caused a riot in Queensbirth.
That's me.
The Grand Secretary at Sura wants to meet you. His office is on the lower level of Imperial Command. Up the stairs.
Lower level, up the stairs.
Once you're inside, go downstairs through the room on the right.
What about the Admiral?
Her office is at the back of Imperial Command. She is busy organizing other matters, but I am sure she will grant you an audience.
Thanks.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. It's about Shodi.
Wait, what? There's a sleight of hand option against one of our people? Cool. What do you want to ask?
She means well. I can see that. And she's spirited, and if I was still young and didn't know the things I know, it'd be different. But anybody got that much faith in any god, let alone Aethys? I don't know how to talk to someone like that. Not these days. I get why she's like that. And I was there once, long time back.
His eyelids flare with relived embarrassment.
But it's 'cause of that I can't see a way to respect it. I'm no good at hiding it from her either. I don't see this getting better.
I don't want him to pretend. I don't want him to avoid. There's more to her than you're giving her credit for.
Doesn't seem like she's any different than what she shows.
I could be. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. It's best to be aware. If that's the case, then you're just giving to have. You're just gonna have to pretend to like her. She's a Dawnstar, but she doesn't worship Aethys. She worships Gong.
Same thing, really. That's just her trying to find a way to worship Aethys that makes sense to her. I guess that sounds familiar now that you mention it.
Maybe you heard earlier? I follow Aethys too. Mostly, in a way. I mean, I am a child of the Dawnstars, even if firstly I'm a Gonite.
That's good. For you?
Sails
Oh,
unfurled
maybe you don't want
and
to talk about
sword
it.
held high.
That's all right. Surely,
battle for glory.
some other time, then. Was it the way I said it? Or maybe I'm in need of a washing.
How did you just level?
That's the last time I ship out with some soft-handed runt.
I feel like I missed a conversation. Oh, well, how did he just level? What? What? Okay, whatever. Balls. Oh, we need another song for him. Damage dealt is burn for weapons. Cool. Weak foe is weakened. Minus constitution, minus time might. So right now we have a heal. And we have two different kinds of heals. And one of them does damage. So let's look at buff / debuff. Friendly aura 10 deflection. That seems pretty good. Minus accuracy with disengagement now. Friendly aura, even less reload time. And less recovery time for ranged weapons. Most of our dudes are melee. I'm not going to worry about that. Resistance to resolve afflictions and resistance to constitution afflictions. So that's a steadfast, resolute, or courageous. Or what are the afflictions? A sickened, weakened, and enfeebled. And shaken, frightened, and terrified. That seems... Those all seem good. That's this one? Okay. Immunity to concentration attacks. That's good for spells. Minus 10% less piercing and slash damage for foes. Friendly aura for 10 fortitude and 10 will. I think both of these look good. Let's do the 10 fortitude, 10 will. I like that. Because the other thing we can get is a charm, which I do really want to get, but we need to increase our repertoire of things we can sing. And this is a AoE frightened, and then they become paralyzed. I want to put that one in there. Oh gosh, you get a proficiency? Okay. I really don't know what you should get. How about I give you something else with reach? This is bludgeoning, this is piercing, this is bludgeoning and piercing. How about slashing? Does this have this does not have range? Really? This says increased reach, so the quarterstaff and the pike have increased reach, but the poleaxe does not? To be honest, that's actually really weird to me. Give you a pike. I'm really surprised you leveled, though. We just leveled you. 8th level. I mean, we'll take it. I think this is... Do we have something at the gunsmithy? We need to explore this area. I think we had several quests in here, but I don't want to dig through all the quest log. Try and find which one's which. Hi, named person. The man greets you with his arms crossed over his chest. He has massive scar tissue where his left eye would be, and his hands are knotted with bulging tendons.
Looking for a pistol or an arquebus?
Arquebus.
Rauatai makes the finest guns in Aora, and I make the finest guns in Rauatai.
Rauatai. What makes your gun so special?
Craftsmanship.
He holds out his knotted hands, keeping them entirely still as he speaks to you. They're covered in small burns and scars that blur the varied pigmentation of his skin. I can tell you, holding your hands out perfectly still, like with no shake, that is a craftsman. So that one, that part of it hit me more than all the scars.
If you ask my superiors at Imperial Command, they'll tell you our main exports are saltpeter and metal. Those are just things. They're prized because of what we do with them.
He reaches under the counter and presents a blunderbuss, holding it out for your inspection with his ever-steady hands. It's a high-quality piece.
Rauataian industry is about discipline, precision, mastery of a careful art. Those qualities guide all that we build.
He puts the blunderbuss away. Let's see what you have. We're never going to be able to buy any. Oh. 45k. Good lord. Dragon's Dowry. Let's compare it to what you have. So this thing is quality of legendary. It does 12 more damage low end and 16 damage high end. 4 more pen. Way more accuracy. That's weird. It is inaccurate, has blunted criticals. But the legendary lets it have crap ton more damage, a lot more accuracy, a lot more pen. Grants Dragon's Breath. And 10% chance for the wielder to suffer 10 burn damage on launching an attack. This seems horrible. Why would it let... Chance for the wielder, so it can hurt yourself. But it grants Dragon's Breath. Generates a fearsome vertical sheet of flame, inflicting burn damage to anyone moving through it. Wow. No. Fine, Arborquist. Oh, again, we don't have any money. Balls. Is there any... I actually want some sparkle crackers. I'll take one of those, just in case. Scordeo's Trophy. Superb quality. It's a one-handed pistol. Scoring hits with this weapon grants a stacking -5% recovery time with melee weapons. Oh, this is definitely for Seraphim then. Because he'd have a pistol in one hand and a melee weapon in the other. Cool. I'll just take that. Nothing else I can sell him right now anyway. Any other named people? Is this all stealing? Stealing. 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 Okay. Okay, well, he's got a cool...
I'll see to it.
I know where to go if I need guns. The scrolls are filled with meticulous diagrams of rifles and pistols.